Everything's a Coincidence, episode 30. So today we have Shaka Zulu, right? Longtime manager of Ludacris, wounded in an Atlanta shooting. Now, it's important to note first before we start that this was not like a sacrifice, right? He didn't die, right? But he got wounded. But right, the things that we are continuing to see in the pattern that this was indeed once again by the numbers, right? And it was also ritualistic, right? We're going to touch on both of those aspects, right? First and foremost, though, we got to touch on Ludacris, right? Christopher Brian Bridges, right? His birth name. He was born in Champaign, Illinois, and he later moved to Atlanta, Georgia. That's where he started his rap career. That's where he's been ever since a child, right? Christopher Brian Bridges, once again, in Atlanta, Georgia, right? We get the same numerology: English ordinal, reverse ordinal, ABC 1, 2, 3, reverse A26, B25, C24, right? So all we doing here, this whole video, we taking the English language forwards and backwards, right? That's all we're doing here, right? So we can see that he was one of those people that were selected, right, to play these roles. On 6/26, right, officers responded to multiple persons shot, right, which one of them included being Shaka Zulu, right, who was Ludacris's manager, right? Shaka Zulu, manager. And the day that this happened, June 26th, we get the number 32 in full reduction, right? Full reduction being the same concept, the English language. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. When you get to the 10th letter, reduction, the 10th letter will be now 1 because 1 plus 0 is 1. This is how you get this numerology that's being scripted before your very eyes every single day. It doesn't stop. It's clockwork, right? Let's continue though. Now, Ludacris, interesting, he was born on 9/11, right? But if you flip it, right, he was born though on the 11th of September, right? 11/9. Right, just like the location of the shooting, 2293 Peachtree Road. They even give you the address. Whenever they give you the address to these shootings, just know that they're giving it to you for a reason. There's numerology behind it. It's a reason why they're telling you the exact location that the shooting took place, right? That equals 119 as well, along with his birthday, 11/9, right? So we get 119 in English ordinal, right? Now, Ludacris was born in the year of 77. Now, this is where it starts to get crazy. If we take the day that Shaka Zulu right here on the right, if we take Ludacris's manager, right, the day he gets shot to Ludacris' upcoming birthday, we get 77 days. Right. Also, Shaka Zulu was wounded in the Atlanta shooting, right? Atlanta, GA, Atlanta, Georgia equals 77. Right. Also, the victim. So it was actually a victim who was actually killed, right, in the shooting. He was identified as 23-year-old Arden Benton, right? His first name Arden also equals 77. Right. Disturbing the Peace is the label that was founded by Ludacris and Shaka Zulu. Now, its distributor outside of the U.S. is Mercury Records. Mercury Records happened to be founded at the time of this shooting. They happened to be founded 77 years ago, right? And also the funny thing about Mercury Records also equals 77. This shit is all done by the numbers. If you can't see it after this, you must have took the blab at this point. I'm just gonna understand that you are just a walking NPC. If you can't see what's going on here, I'm tired of being respectful. Disturbing the Peace, right? The label that was founded by Shaka Zulu and Ludacris. It was founded 24 years ago, just like Shaka, right? Shaka equals 24. And it's very hard to find this guy's real name. Everywhere you look, you see Shaka Zulu. They just say Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu. You can't find his real name anywhere, but it's a reason behind that. I'm gonna let you know that, right? But right, September 11th, 2022, which is Ludacris's birthday this year. It falls on it leaves 111 days, right? Left in the year, which once again, Chaka also equals 111 in reverse ordinal. Ludacris as of right now, he is 44 years old, right? So on his 44th birthday, right, his manager was involved in a Georgia shooting, which Georgia in shooting equals 44. June 26, 2022, the day that it occurred, also equals 44. The shooting occurred at a parking lot in Buckhead, right? Buckhead also equals 44, right? And it happened in Cancer season, right? June 26th, as the zodiac sign, astrology is involved as well with these things that these people do, right? June 26th is Cancer season. Cancer also equals 44. All right, now back to Mercury Records, right? If we take Mercury Records, if we take Atlanta shooting and Atlanta, Georgia, we get 85 all in the same type of reverse full reduction. So if you know full reduction, then you know reverse. It's the same concept, just backwards. So A would be 8 because in reverse, A is the 26th letter. 2 plus 6 equals 8. There you go. Now you understand how to do gematria. This is all these people do every day. Now, if we take the day that Shaka Zulu was shot, right, June 26th, and it's symbology behind the name Shaka Zulu. We're gonna get into that in a minute. If we take the day he was shot, June 26th, and once again we take it to Ludacris' birthday this year, we get 2 months, 2 weeks, and 2 days. Just like order out of chaos equals 222, right? The Freemasonic slogan of the 33rd degree, right? We also get as above, so below equals 222. Right, so a lot of this you see this reoccurrence in a lot of these shootings, a lot of these killings, a lot of these sacrifices, a lot of these rituals. You'll see the number 222, right? It's just another tribute. As you can see, he's giving you the sign of the mark, the Mark Mason, or is it Master Mason? Mark Mason, yeah, sign of the Mark Mason. That's what that is right there. You can Google it right now. You can see Denzel Washington doing it, Kobe doing it. They're all doing it. Jay Leno's doing it. They're all doing it. Nikola Tesla. Whenever you see that sign right there, when he's doing that finger to the temple, Malcolm X, they all do it. Martin Luther King, Barack Obama. It doesn't stop. What's that dude name? What's that dude name? John Mayer or something like that. The singer. Whatever his name is, he did it too. Google it and you can find it. Mark, sign of the Mark Mason. But Shaka Zulu. Now we're going to get to the reason why Shaka Zulu happened to get shot on the day that he got shot, right? So if we know Shaka Zulu, then you would know where Shaka Zulu actually originates from, right? The African military enforcer, right? In the early, I believe, 1700s, right? This was the original Shaka Zulu, right? And if we take his full name, which was Shaka, I'm not even going to try to say that, the one that's highlighted, right? We get 188. Now, what's interesting about this connection right here, right? The 188. The day that the other Shaka Zulu, the fake Shaka Zulu, got shot, left 188 days in the year. Right, so we can see this is a clear-cut ritual. This is another like Shaka Zulu. You know how they bring these old stuff back and do rituals based on history. You know how they say history repeats itself. You know, that type of thing. But they're not adding the fact that it's being manipulated to repeat itself. Right. But here we go. Right, Shaka Zulu, the real Shaka Zulu, died on the 22nd of September, right, which is 22/9, right, 229. Shaka Zulu was involved in an Atlanta shooting, which Atlanta shooting equals 229. It's all connected, right? Also, he was born, right? The real Shaka Zulu was born on the 18th of February, which leaves you 182, right? 182, just like how Shaka Zulu. Oh, they taking my slides out. They taking my slides out. Hold on. Hold on. Oh no, 182, right? They rearranging my stuff. Just like 182 disturbing the peace, which is what Shaka Zulu founded. So right, you see the connection. He was born, like the real Shaka Zulu was born on 18/2, and disturbing the peace was born, right? Disturbing the peace equals 182. Such wordplay, right? They tell you rappers are great word. They do a lot of wordplay. A lot of wordplay, right? But back to this 119 connection, right? Ludacris born on 11/9, right? Just like Peachtree Road, the address equals 119. What also equals 119? The location of Shaka Zulu's death, the real Shaka Zulu, Quatakuza, right? Quatakuza also equals 119 in English ordinal. So you see how the born connection, the birth, where they birth, the death, the shooting, it's all connected, right? The birth and the shooting and the death is connected the same way, right? Where he died, where Shaka Zulu died, at the kingdom, he died in the kingdom of Zulu, which equals 177. The same way Shaka Zulu, the manager, got shot on the 177th day of the year, right? But this is all a coincidence, though, right? Everything's a coincidence. The shooting occurred at a parking lot in Buckhead, Atlanta, right? Buckhead, Atlanta equals 124. Once again, the shooting and the death, the birth and the foundation and the founded. It's all connected, right? So this shooting is connected to Shaka Zulu's death. The place he died, Quatakuza, also equals 124 in reverse ordinal. Right? Just like Buckhead, Atlanta equals 124 in English ordinal. Forwards and backwards. That's all these people do. It's so simple to see the patterns. The more you do it, the more you will see it, right? That 182 connection from earlier. Now, here we go. Now, if we take the day Shaka Zulu got shot to the real Shaka Zulu's death anniversary, we get 88 days. Just like it was the rapper, right? The rapper, the manager of the rapper. Rapper equals 88, right? 88 days. Just like Ludacris has a total of 88 music videos at the time that this occurred. Like I said, take these rappers' discography. If it's an athlete, take their statistics. If it's a rapper or a singer, take their discography. It's gonna be there. It's always there. It never fails. Right, so we got the rapper connection, right, with the 88 days, and we also have the rapper connection with June 26, 2022, the day that the rapper's manager got shot, right, 74 and 38, just like rapper. June 26, once again, we take the fake Shaka Zulu shooting to the real Shaka Zulu's death. We get 2 months and 3 weeks, right, the death anniversary this year. Right, Shaka Zulu's death anniversary this year would be September 22nd. Right, if we take that, we get 2 months and 3 weeks, just like the place that the fake Shaka Zulu got shot, Atlanta, Georgia, equals 23 in full reduction. This is not it. Like I said, man, they such wordplay geniuses, right? Ludacris last song as a featured artist. Right, his last single that he's appeared in was the song Peaches. Just like how the shooting took place on Peachtree Road. Right? Don't they say in Georgia, don't they call if a woman got a fat booty, don't they say she got a Georgia peach? And didn't this shooting take place in Georgia on Peachtree Road? And the last song Ludacris featured in since this has happened is Peaches. Come on now, y'all gotta make the connections, right? Justin Bieber song Peaches, the remix. It's all connected, right? The song Peaches equals 33 in reverse full reduction, just like the location of the shooting, 22 on the 2200 block. 2200 block equals 33 in reverse, as well as Ludacris equals 33 in full reduction. Right, now let's take this song Peaches, right? The remix that featured Ludacris, and list the help of Ludacris, Usher, and Snoop Dogg. Right, if we take this, right, which this song came out June 7th, 2021. That was the last time that he featured on a single as an artist. Right, now that happened 12 months and 2 weeks before this shooting right here. 122. We've seen this so many times, right? 122, Satanic equals 122. Right, also with Satanic, the Peaches remix was released on June 7th, right? 6/7, Satanic also equals 67, right? But back to the 122, right? 12 months and 2 weeks, right? Just like Ludacris, right? The real word is really a homophone. The way Ludacris is spelled, it's a homophone, but the real word Ludacris, and Ludacris in English ordinal is 122. Right? Also, the Pope Francis, which he's always connected. You can always find his numerology present in all of these sacrifices, all these rituals. Right? Pope Francis equals 122 as well. Right? Back to the 119 again. Back to the 119, right? Ludacris birthday, 11/9. Peachtree Road, the address, 119. The place of Shaka Zulu's death, Kwadakuza, 119. What else is 119? Oh, wow. The song Peaches. When the song Peaches, the shooting happened a year and 19 days after the song Peaches came out. You know, like when the shooting happened on Peachtree Road, you know, but it's just, you know, probably another coincidence, you know, just like always. Right? Once again, Ludacris, we take the real word Ludacris and we get 41 in full reduction. Right? Ludacris, we've been seeing the Shaka Zulu connection the whole time because Ludacris manager is who? Shaka Zulu. So what's the odds that Shaka Zulu died at 41 years old? Man, come on, man. Right. Also, Disturbing the Peace, the album that Shaka Zulu created, right? The fake Shaka Zulu, its distributor outside the US happens to be Mercury, which Mercury also equals 41. Right. Now, I don't know if this was supposed to be a sacrifice, but it's just interesting that Shaka Zulu, who was the longtime manager, right? We take longtime manager and ritual sacrifice, we get the same numbers in 3 out of the 4 ciphers. We get a match. So I'm not sure if he was supposed to die or if this was just a part of the ritual. Him being shot was part of the blood. You know, maybe he just had to spill some blood. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe he could have really died and they just saying he didn't. Who knows, man, what these people doing behind closed doors. We don't know. We don't see. We never even see these celebrities in real life no more. These niggas could be just a bunch of Simones. If y'all ever seen that movie, you know how Simone was like a digitally created character. She never really existed. I mean, who knows, bro? Who knows, bro? All we know is this shit is happening by the numbers. That's the only thing we can be 100% on, right? But once again, back to the song Peaches, right? The Peaches remix, right? This is why I say who knows if he was meant to die. Who knows? But 6/7, right? The day that this song Peaches that's been connected with this shooting on Peachtree, right? 6/7, just like Satanic equals 67. What also equals 67? Blood sacrifice. What also equals 67? Chris Bridges, Ludacris' real name. So I don't know if this was like a failed sacrifice because somebody else died, right? Somebody else died and not him. So I'm not sure, bro. I'm really not sure what their intentions was behind this. But what I do know that this was another ritual, another Shaka Zulu ritual, another black person ritual that they bringing back to light, just like the Tulsa massacre, right? In 101 days, on the same day as the riot, 101 days, 101 years, 101 years later, the same exact day, another Tulsa massacre happens in the hospital. So, you know, they tell you history repeats itself. They say it for a reason, but they don't tell you that they're the ones behind recreating this history. But that's all we got for this video, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments, and I'm out.